Rajiv.
Namaskar. My faith is a process to go within and discover my higher self, which is the source of creative intelligence. And therefore, rather than being a blockage or a problem, it is my solution and it's the very source from where my writings and my work emanate. This is not a kind of faith concerning belief in a God in the sky that sends messages of do this, don't do that, or anger or punishment or threats through various messengers. That is not the nature of my faith, so I have to define what it is. It's an inner journey, and it's to be in touch with, first to discover that higher self. Having discovered it, then learn to tap into it repeatedly, as often as I can. And after doing this for a long time, becomes more natural to be in that state. And then from that state, operate in the external world. So it is not escapism either. It is in being in touch with that reality and then operating in the external world as a writer, as a speaker, as a family person, and so on, in every respect. My transactions with the world coming from that center within. So that is my faith. And this faith, therefore, drives my work. That's all I do for the last 20 years full time, is write on this matter. I don't have a day job. This is my day job. And I speak, well, this faith is not only the process which I described, it is also the topic of my writing. So the topic of my writing is in fact the methodology of the discovery of that subject matter. Because I discover it's a laboratory, it's an inner laboratory where I discover the nature of what we call in my tradition called Satchit Anand. That is what my faith is. The second part of my faith is not the inner journey, but complementing the inner journey through intellectual reading, study, analysis, the mental level of knowledge of shastras, knowledge of all kinds of things, which supplement the inner meditative process. Because the meditative process is the experiential dimension. You discover something, you experience it for yourself, it is your own reality. And then the intellectual dimension verifies it, gives you the language, gives you the sophistication to understand how others have discovered it and how they have experienced it. And the two go back and forth together. That's the second dimension, the intellectual dimension. The third dimension is external encounters, like this one is an external encounter. I have over 100 external encounters per year on faith. I live in the US, so half of these are within the US and Canada, and half of them roughly are in India. I come 4 times a year. So for the last 20 years, I've had 100+ encounters publicly on this issue. And that helps me crystallize, it helps me get feedback, it helps me meet other people. Some I agree with, some I disagree with. So my faith also, it not only is my entire work, but it is a guiding principle on how I live. So I do not think of it as an obstacle or something that is a problem. I think of it as a solution. Thank you.